Good morning and welcome. Today is the day of my Carvana car delivery. It's not here yet, but I did order. This is the second time I've ordered a car on Carvana. I figured I'd make a review and see how things go. It's scheduled to get here today between 11 and 2, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to give an honest review. I am not sponsored by Carvana in any way, even though I am wearing a shirt that has the Carvana logo because I worked for them for 4 years. A few years ago I left. However, I'd like to share this review and see what comes next. The reason why I'm doing this is because my previous vehicle leaked so much oil I had to put sand down here, but the new vehicle won't be doing that. Well, if it did, I'd be quite shocked. Okay, so they said that the truck that hauls the little cars is broken down, so they're gonna drive the car over here, which is fine with me, no big deal. Had a little conversation with the guy. He said he was about 20 minutes out. So another update coming soon. There it is. There it is. So here's a little continuation of the review for this car. So far, so good. Very impressive. This is her first time driving a Tesla. She's doing fine because she's sitting at a light. That's pretty good. She's not being distracted by my filming. Lots and lots of features. It's just crazy. I mean, look at this display screen. All right, so here is a continuation of the review on the Tesla. This is my very first. It has been very impressive. The tires look like they're brand new. As you all know, Teslas tend to have a extremely fast acceleration. But there's a setting for it where you can kind of mellow it out a little bit, and it'll not accelerate so fast, kind of for a smoother drive and more efficiency. So far, I'm only using the 110 as a charger in the garage, so it's just a regular outlet. It does tend to charge pretty slow, but for now, I'm all right. I'm not going out of town yet. Nice and smooth. It's got plenty of power. So now I got to worry about car payments and that kind of stuff. But this is kind of what I wanted. You know, this is, I can't complain about some of the nice features that this car has these are features that I've never seen before. Every time you approach a light, it knows what color the light is. It even has a display of the lights itself. And if you don't start moving as the light turns green, it'll give you a second or so, and it'll ding you, letting you know, hey, the light's green, which is pretty cool. It has active cruise control, which is not uncommon. A lot of cars have that. And then it does have the lane assist, but that's a separate setting you can set it up for. As far as you know, the self-driving and all that, I don't know much about that yet. Those are things that are going to have to be researched. Apparently there is a membership that you can pay. I'm going to gather more information about that in due time. but you can do a membership and then you get extra features. Apparently nothing beats the Tesla as far as the technology that comes with the vehicle. Oftentimes there are updates that just do it automatically at night. As long as you have the car connected to the Wi-Fi, it just automatically does it when you're not driving. There, see, it just dinged me now. The light turned green and it dinged me because I was not paying attention to the light. Anyway, it's been a great car so far. It has a lot of warnings when you're trying to change lanes. Every time you put on the turn signal, there's a camera on the side that'll show you exactly what's there and your blind spots. A lot of cool features. A lot of cool features. Now, one of the things that is kind of a pro and a con is that everything is controlled from this screen down here. Everything. So I can't even open the glove box without going to the screen. So if something goes wrong with the screen, we're in trouble. But maybe potentially you wouldn't have to pay too much for that. I would hope. That would be nice. I'm not sure at this point. Oftentimes if I leave the car charging, even if the battery is low, and with the 110, if I'm charging it, in 30 hours, pretty much it's back up to the 80%, which is recommended, that you don't charge over 80 unless you're going to leave town or something like that. One that's pretty cool, if you put your turn signal on and you're changing lanes, in a regular car, they're not going to cancel. You kind of got to cancel them yourself. It knows that you're going into the other lane, so it'll cancel it for you. Kind of cool. However, I keep trying to cancel them after they've already canceled, so now I'm signaling to the other lane. Those are all things that you can get used to. From family members, I have heard a complaint that there is no speedometer through the steering wheels. You know, some people like to have it right in front of you. You got to look a little bit to the side. Not a big deal to me. It may be things that people don't like about the Model 3. There are other models that do have it directly in front of you, but you probably have to pay more for that. I'm very pleased with this car. So far, I just can't really say a lot of negative things. Maybe it could be a little quieter inside the car when you get going pretty fast. It seems to have some noise, but that's just wind. Apparently they figured that out in later models. Now with this car, everything is very automated. I mean, it knows exactly where you are at all times. It's very GPS heavy, and you kind of have cameras everywhere. But getting into the car, you know, it seems like things are pretty basic, except for the screen. You know, you just have a gas pedal, a brake, and a steering wheel. That's it. Pretty much everything is controlled from the screen. So that's just the way it is. So not too bad. I'm not complaining about it. It's just different. It's something we may get used to. It feels like this could be the future of car driving. We just don't know yet. Now, one thing I have noticed, man, maybe it's just because I bought a Tesla recently, but it seems to me as though there's a lot of Model 3s on the road. They're all over the place. It's not like I get attention, a lot of attention from driving a Tesla. Nobody seems to notice. They're just very common cars anymore. But I think in the used car market, they're very popular because they're a little expensive when you buy them new, and you're going to lose a lot of value right away. So if you're going to buy a Tesla, I would definitely recommend buying used because of that reason. Let me tell you about another feature that is very necessary to know. If you buy an electric car, you do need to know this, that not only do you have to put the car in neutral as you would those automated car washes, but you also have to put it in car wash mode, or it just won't work, because the car freaks out if it feels itself rolling. It's going to freak out and lock up the brakes. All right, so regarding this car, overall I'd say I am very pleased. You know, I guess I'd give it a 9 out of 10. The car's beautiful. I cannot complain. So thumbs up for Carvana. It could have come from anywhere else and could have been exactly the same thing. Who knows? Hard. But would I recommend one? Yeah, I think I would. Heading home, we are at 54%, which is great. Probably won't even bother to charge it yet, because I could probably go to work all week without a charge and be just fine. It's weird not to have to pay for gas. It's just something we got to get used to. Can't complain, man. Pretty nice. When you always charge at home, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Here she is. First time driving a Tesla. Look how cute she is. Hey, gorgeous. At the next light, go straight.